Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Would everyone please rise for the arrival of Basic Corrections Local Class 59, being led in by Sean McComber of the Portland Police Highland Guard. Please remain standing for the posting of our nation's colors and the singing of the national anthem by Deputy Jennifer Nowak of Klamath County Sheriff's Office.
Center, face. Ready, pose.
Class, half right, face. Present, arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight of the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Class, order, arms.
Please be seated. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for Basic Corrections Local Class 59. My name is James Webb, and I have served as the primary training coordinator for this class. On behalf of the Department of Public Safety Standards and Training and the members of the graduating class, we thank you all for being with us here today. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce individuals who will participate in today's program, starting from my right. Our commencement speaker, Jail Commander Jeremy Crone with Curry County Sheriff's Office. And my co-coordinator for this class, Bree Murphy. I'd also like to take a moment and recognize the class's primary instructor, who is located somewhere where these spectacles won't locate at the moment, Stacy Bernstein. Without her dedication, passion, and enthusiasm, this class would not have been as successful as it was, and most definitely would have been a lot more boring. So I told this class when they came in, because we've had a lot of good, engaging conversations, and during one of those, we kind of talked about what we see, right? And I shared with them that you never want to say, I've seen it all, because somebody will surprise you. But I did share with them, having now gone into my 11th year of doing this, that it's hard to find a good first anymore. So I'll speak to that more in just a little bit, but today is a first for me. I've had a lot of really distinguished guests over the years come and speak, many of whom are sitting mostly towards the back of the room. Sheriffs, undersheriffs, chief deputies, jail commanders, right? But having now been here over a decade, I get to have one of my own. So one of the things that I share with the class is never doubt yourself, set your own goals. If your goal is to be the best senior deputy or officer that you choose to be, then go that path. If you choose to move up the rank structure, then do that. And today, I believe it was BCL059, so my second class ever in 2014 having done this, right? Not long after he went back to his agency, he was contacting me, because we always offer to be a resource, and was getting a hold of our legal coordinator, because he was then taking over the responsibilities of non-lethal weapons for his department. And so now has come full cycle and has risen through the ranks, done all the things in achieving his goals, at least in the last 10 years, and is now jail commander. So with that, Lieutenant Jeremy Crone began his law enforcement career in 2013, serving the citizens of Curry County as a corrections deputy. During his career, he's had the opportunity to serve as a field training officer, corporal, sergeant, and lieutenant as jail commander. He is the agency's subject matter expert in use of force, de-escalation, and less lethal weapons. Lieutenant Crone served as past co-president of the Oregon Transportation Association, which serves every jail in the state, and received an Outstanding Service Award in 2022. He holds basic, intermediate, and supervisory certifications from DPSST. He is a husband and father to 2 young children. Please join me in welcoming Jail Commander Crone.
Good morning, everybody. I would like to thank DPSST and the class of BCL059 for allowing me the opportunity to be the guest speaker at their graduation. I am honored and humbled to be standing here before everyone to share my experience for those that we are here to celebrate. A month ago when I was approached to come and speak, I was taken back. I thought to myself, my career was 10 years old, and I've only been the jail commander for less than a year. There are people in this room today that I lean on and I call frequently and ask questions. So I tossed and turned in the same Tempur-Pedic mattress that the recruits slept on, and thoughts ran through my head, what am I going to share? And then it came to me. I'm going to talk about how officer wellness, and your family affect you making it through your career. So today as we gather to celebrate the accomplishments of BCL59, it's important that we recognize the support that each person on this stage has and how it's affected them to get to where they are. As I look out, I see families who have sacrificed over the last 6 weeks. And on behalf of the citizens that they serve and the agencies that employ them, I want to personally thank every family member here for the support that you've given to your family member. Without you, they would not be able to have successfully completed this academy and turned the page in the chapter of their career, nor will they be able to moving forward. Recruits of BCL59, I want to offer you some wisdom that I've picked up in my time. First, if you haven't read Dr. Gilmartin's book on emotional survival for law enforcement, then pick it up and read it. And then give it to your family members and ask them to read it. Reread this book every 5 years and keep on top of your emotional mental health. This career is incredibly emotionally taxing. You will see people at their worst, and you'll see people at their best. And it takes a strong individual with the right tools and training and willing to get locked up in a jail 40 hours a week and then come back every single week. If you need help, reach out and ask for it. If you notice that somebody else in your team needs help, ask them if they're okay. Be the person who will be there for them, just like someday you will need them to be there for you. Second, maintain a balance of work and home life. This career will already ask you to miss holidays, events, birthdays, vacations, and you don't need to help by giving up your weekends. It's okay to say no for that extra shift. You'll know when you need to be there. We'll tell you. If you have access to your email at home, don't read it. There is nothing in your email that's more important than your family. If we need to get a hold of you, we'll call you. Or we know some friends that have patrol cars and they'll find you. Have friends that don't work in law enforcement. Nothing kills a weekend barbecue by a bunch of cops getting around and standing there and talking about work. Keep your hobbies non-law enforcement related if you can, and enjoy everything that you can. Third and most importantly, you were hired because your agency expects you to do your duties and do so in accordance with the mission and vision of your agency. We expect you to make mistakes, but we expect you to learn from them. Everyone in this room, including myself, has made a mistake or two. You don't have a long, successful career by being a robot or perfect every day. 90% of your mistakes, they're survivable, as long as you own them and take accountability for them. The phrase, lie you die, holds true to this. Fall on your sword when you mess up, and eat a slice of humble pie when it's appropriate. And you will survive almost everything and live long in your career. And the last thing I want to give the advice is, if you ask any senior staff member in your agency, what do you regret not doing when you started your career? Most of them will tell you the following 3 things. I didn't start saving for retirement sooner. So when you get back, ask about how you can get into your deferred comp or whatever that retirement is. Your family will appreciate that later, and so will you. Second, they will tell you they didn't try for some training opportunity or some promotion sooner. Put yourself out there and find your spark and run with it, whether it's climbing the chain or just getting out there and being the best that you can be. Be that. And lastly, and most importantly, and why I'm standing here today, they will tell you that they didn't spend enough time with their spouse, their family members, and their kids. Remember, looking out from this stage, everybody here is your support system, and if you neglect them, then you neglect yourself. With that, I want to say thank you again for everyone that came up here and the class as they graduate and move forward in their career. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Over the past 6 weeks, BCL 59 has demonstrated excellence in performance and character despite physical exhaustion, mental fatigue, and difficult personal hardships. Doing so required them to develop trust and motivation to rely upon each other for support and evaluate their choices with others' interests in mind. As you see proudly displayed upon their guide-on flag, they have earned the academic and survival skill team citations, which is a significant achievement among their peers. As most of you have been with me over the time knows that at some point I just go off script. So here we go. I mentioned before that we talked about firsts and how hard it is at this point, at least in my journey, for my students to have positive firsts. This group did have some. One of the most significant one, and this will probably mean the most to the agencies that are represented in the room. This class has done the best of any I have ever had in regards to their use of force exam. Over approximately half the class made 100. No one missed more than 3 questions. And given the fact that it is such a high liability area for us in law enforcement, that's really a huge thing. So I wanted to recognize them for that. And again, thank you for your efforts, because that will pay dividends in the long run. BCL059, I admire the work that you've done and all that you have accomplished. It's been a pleasure serving you, and I challenge you, don't just meet the standard, raise the standard. I would especially like to recognize Deputy Joshua Schmidt with the Yamhill County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Schmidt was appointed to be the BCL059 class leader and met the challenge with humility and honor. Sir, please stand up. Deputy Schmidt assisted with coordinating squad details and equipment, served as a liaison between staff and students, and has willingly endured many of the trials and tribulations of leadership. Over the past 6 training weeks, Deputy Schmidt has truly shouldered responsibility above that expected of a basic training student, for which I would like to extend a personal thank you for a job well done. Finally, I'd like to recognize the members of the Color Guard detail for their dedication to honor our nation's colors during this ceremony, as well as posting the flags on their assigned days out front. This is all without the benefit of the class marching the last 6 weeks, so it's truly impressive the effort that they put into it. They proudly perform their duties with an exemplary degree of execution. Will the members of the Color Guard detail please stand when called? Deputy Sir Anthony Carpenter, Jackson County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Araceli Saris, Lincoln County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Corey Dodge, Jackson County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Anita Keller, Clackamas County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Lane Croker, Yamhill County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Jennifer Nowak, Klamath County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Jed Tanner, Multnomah County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Michelle Turrieta, Klamath County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Thomas Wooten, Jackson County Sheriff's Office. And Deputy Olin Lee, Color Guard Leader, Crook County Sheriff's Office.
Color guard, be seated.
Next, it is our custom to introduce students who have achieved individual honors during their 6 weeks of training here at the Academy. Family and friends, feel free to come forward and take photographs. We've already told them this is your paparazzi plaza, and we will hold them hostage for you. I would like to invite Lieutenant Crone and Coordinator Murphy to present the individual awards. The Outstanding Shooter Award is presented to a student who has displayed excellence in marksmanship, safety, and tactical proficiency while in firearms training, as recognized by our range masters and instructors. The George L. Tooley Marksmanship Award is presented to Deputy Kobe Ham, Multnomah County Sheriff's Office. The Outstanding Health and Physical Fitness Award is earned by a student who demonstrates that good health and fitness are not only attributes to their personal lifestyle, but also to the profession of public safety. The Outstanding Health and Physical Fitness Award goes to Deputy Shelby Hoy, Lane County Sheriff's Office. In each basic training class, an award is given for the best performance in defensive tactics and confrontational simulation training, as determined by Academy staff. For this award, survival skills instructors look for technical proficiency, as well as sensible decision-making, tenacity, and professionalism. The award for best performance in defensive tactics goes to Deputy Christopher Rojas, Marion County Sheriff's Office. The Academic Achievement Award is presented to the student who displays outstanding scholastic achievement, as well as the ability to demonstrate skills and knowledge learned. With an overall academic average of 97.46 and a come-from-behind win on the final, with a margin of only 3/4 of 1 point, the Dr. Ernest M. Ogar Jr. Academic Achievement Award is presented to Deputy Michelle Robinson, Crook County Sheriff's Office. The Victor G. Attia Outstanding Student Award is named in honor of the distinguished former governor of the state of Oregon, in whose term of office this agency came to become a reality. This prestigious award goes to the student in each basic class who is selected by students and academy staff as the overall most outstanding student in the class. The student selected must display exceptional professionalism and demonstrate an exemplary attitude, as well as outstanding achievement in leadership, academics, health and fitness, and survival skills. The Department of Public Safety and Standards and Training is proud to honor the recipient for the Victor G. Attia Outstanding Student Award for Basic Corrections Local Class 59, Deputy Shelby Hoy, Lane County Sheriff's Office. Making them get in their steps. Now it is my privilege to introduce the class speaker for Basic Corrections Local Class 59, Deputy Araceli Saris with the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office.
To begin, on behalf of Basic Corrections Local Class 59, I would like to thank Lieutenant Crone for speaking at our graduation today and would like to present this token of our appreciation. Thank you, sir. Initially, I volunteered for this role because I genuinely enjoy public speaking. But as the weeks went by and my peers started consistently asking me how this speech was coming along, I grew anxious as I did not want to let them down or disappoint anyone. So I got to work Tuesday night, and here we are. I have developed an appreciation for this group of people and even friendships with a lot of them, and maybe enemies with some of them. Just kidding. That I know of. Week, 6 weeks is a long time, but I'm not going to lie. I was still meeting some people in my class 4 days ago. I'm sorry, Anderson. I have watched them bleed, sweat, stress, laugh, and cry. Especially Culbertson. She was my cellie and battle buddy. Happy birthday, by the way. They have proved resiliency and capability in order to be sitting where they are right now. It is moving to see a room full of people showing up in support of our accomplishments following the last 6 weeks. In this mentally draining career field, it is vital to have a support system in place, especially from the people you surround yourself with. Throughout our training, we have demonstrated perseverance in the face of 5 a.m. PTs, adaptability in ever-evolving scenarios, especially if McGee was your AIC, God forbid, and integrity in upholding the principles of fairness and equity. These qualities are not just attributes of a good correctional deputy or officer or specialist, but pillars of our society's safety and well-being. Sometimes, when the Red Bulls and ibuprofen wouldn't help, Schmitty's motivational rants, decoding Dodge's text the morning after, Brazil's ADHD, and Osborne's concerts kept us all going. On a more philosophical note, in a world where challenges within the criminal justice system are prevalent, your role becomes even more critical. With that in mind, I wanted to remember the words of Nelson Mandela, which I'm sure Coordinator Webb and Instructor Bernstein have never heard of in speeches prior to mine. It is said that no one truly knows a nation until one has been inside its jails. A nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones. Your work will contribute to shaping a society that values not only the rule of law, but also the dignity and potential for growth in most of the individuals you will encounter. The Academy provided us a well-rounded foundation for our diverse group of agencies, but it is up to us to adapt to the agencies that chose us back. I was about 3 to 4 months into my FTEP program before I came here, and I'm excited to go back because even though I had a whole bachelor's in criminal justice, I had no idea what I was doing or why I was doing it. So I feel more motivated to return to Lincoln County with my newfound clarity and knowledge of the things and the stuff. And I know a couple others that are in the same boat as me. I have enjoyed hearing what jails look like for Douglas, Klamath, Marion, Washington, and Jackson, and many other agencies. Some can run with 2 deputies and some need 30. Some have use of force incidents once a month and some multiple times a week. So already a huge disparity there. Yet we all shared the academy experience together, including multiple 4-hour defense tactic sessions, forgave each other for poorly placed sim rounds, and took turns carrying the team for King Julian in the village scenarios. But at the end of the day, we always made sure everyone was okay. I think that speaks volume to the class character as a whole, but also to the individuals who will bring that back with them to their agencies and home life. Lastly, I do want to acknowledge those of you with families and kids and who had external circumstances that made this experience harder than it already was. And as someone with no military experience, I appreciated how accepting and patient you all were with teaching me how to perform the color guard. As Tommy Wooten the Wise once said, there's a point in life where you stop making stories and start telling stories. I wish you all a safe and fulfilling career. Thank you for the memories, lessons, and bruises. Congratulations, class BCL059.
And now, to all the graduates. The presentation of your certificates marks the conclusion of your training and the highlight of today's graduation. It signals the end to one phase of your career and the beginning of another. I'd like to remind everyone that Paparazzi Plaza remains open. We'll hold them hostage for you. Will the members of Basic Corrections Local Class 59 please rise on command and come forward when your name is called?
Row 1, attention.
Deputy Justin Anderson, Grant County Sheriff's Office. Corrections Specialist Kaylee Bates, Washington County Community Corrections. Deputy Jace Brazil, Marion County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Kimberly Brock, Curry County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Kendall Carlton, Douglas County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Sir Anthony Carpenter, Jackson County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Cody Carroll, Jackson County Sheriff's Office. Corrections Specialist Jennifer Castanaza, Washington County Community Corrections. Deputy Araceli Saras, Lincoln County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Joshua Schmidt, Yamhill County Sheriff's Office.
Row one, take seats.
Deputy Mark Coon, Curry County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Dalen Cossey, Coos County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Roy Crafts, Harney County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Kira Culbertson, Douglas County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Corey Dodge, Jackson County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Michael Douglas, Baker County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Kobe Ham, Multnomah County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Joseph Hernandez, Josephine County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Shelby Hoy, Lane County Sheriff's Office. Deputy James Johnston, Coos County Sheriff's Office.
Row two. Take seats.
Deputy Dylan Julian, Lake County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Anita Keller, Clackamas County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Jared Knable, Josephine County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Lane Croker, Yamhill County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Olin Lee, Crook County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Daniel McGee, Washington County Sheriff's Office. Officer Scott Morgan, Springfield Police Department. Deputy Jennifer Nowak, Klamath County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Jordan Osborne, Baker County Sheriff's Office. Corrections Specialist Kylie O'Lear, Washington County Community Corrections.
Row 3, take seat.
Deputy Mason Radinovich, Harney County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Michelle Robinson, Crook County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Christopher Rojas, Marion County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Joshua Stofield, Multnomah County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Jed Tanner, Multnomah County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Cody Turner, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Michelle Turrieta, Klamath County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Gabriel Wood, Multnomah County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Thomas Wooten, Jackson County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Terry Zeckman, Washington County Sheriff's Office.
Row 4, take seat.
Congratulations, Class 59. I will now administer the Criminal Justice Code of Ethics. Will the members of Class 59 please rise on command?
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I swear as a criminal justice officer.
I swear as a criminal justice officer
That my fundamental duty is to serve mankind.
that my fundamental duty is to serve mankind,
To safeguard lives and property.
to safeguard lives and property,
To protect all persons against deception.
to protect all persons against deception,
The weak against oppression or intimidation.
the weak against oppression or intimidation,
The peaceful against violence or disorder.
the peaceful against violence or disorder,
And to respect the constitutional rights of all people.
and to respect the constitutional rights of all people,
To liberty, equality, and justice.
to liberty, equality, and justice.
Please join me in formally congratulating the graduates of Basic Corrections Local Class 59. This concludes our graduation ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, and we thank you for being with us here on this special day. Please remain at your seats until the graduates have been dismissed. Afterward, we invite you to join us for a reception honoring the graduates, which will take place in our lobby. On behalf of the department, our director, and all the DPSST staff, I wish each graduate a safe and successful career.
Thank you all.